Good morning, my friends. It's January 1st, 2023. Happy New Year. In this video, I'm going to show you my planner for 2023. And yes, I'm only used one, which is very liberating compared with the gazillions that I've used in 2022, 2021. It ended up that I am only going to use one planner, and I have actually been start using it for a few weeks, and I know it's going to work. So for 2023, I think the whole, to me, for my planner, I really want it to be portable. I foresee myself going to different places, have a lot of things to attend to. But I mean, at the same time, I want to have something with me that I need to, I can write down, I can plan wherever I am. So that is a very, very attractive to me key point in terms of the what I'm looking for my planner. So that's almost like the focus of 2023 is the portability. Allow me freedom, right? Give me more freedom. Okay. So the cover is in this case base. This is actually a ring planner, but I removed the ring. So let me show you. It has this zipper on. I love this zipper pull. It's very long. It's very easy to hold on and pull, and the zipper quality also quite well. Now, the planner I'm using for 2023 is Sterling Inc.'s Common Planner, and as I said, I actually start using it as soon as I receive it in November. So it's been a couple months already, right? November, December. Now it's January, so I actually have been using it for a couple months. The case base cover, I appreciate the quality of the cover. I think this cover is I think a lot of people, I do see, not recently, but in the past, people have been using this for their planners. So there are a bunch of front pockets here, pocket here. There's no pocket on top, and I really don't need that many pockets. And when I flipped, you may brace yourself, okay? You may see something that you don't like to see at all. Look here. So it's a ring planner. Let me just show you. Okay, it was something like this before. So it has this personal size, yeah, ring planner, and I tried to remove it like gently, like over here I was able to make the damage not so terrible, but here I just couldn't because the screw stuck into the planner. So I just rip it off. It's fine. I can, like most of people, they use a paper sheets underneath it, and you won't see that over there. So it's alright. But after rip that off, it fits perfectly for Sterling Inc.'s B6 size planner, and I also use the plastic cover. And together with the plastic cover, it can go through to the pocket. So it turned out to be perfect for this planner. I can close it, I can zip it, and there is a pen loop at the side that I can put my pen there. So it really turned out to be perfect fit for this one. I also have some other covers now. So I have one purchase coming, only one. That's it. I'm not gonna spend any more money. This one is from 7 Felicity. I may interchange between that one and this one. The only thing I feel the case bait one is better is it's less bumpy for me to write on. This one has a lot of pockets, things like that. It's quite bumpy because Sterling Inc.'s planner is very soft, very flexible. So too much bumpiness will affect the writing feelings of it. So this is going to be my only planners, but for this one, I use my planner very, very extensively. I do intend to write everything. I'm drinking my coffee. Everything. In the front, I usually would have something inspirational that would guide my decision making, processing throughout the year. So this year, I picked the verse from John 10:10. It's very famous verse, and I love this verse, and I like to use this to guide my 2023 in terms of how to live to the fullness of the life, right? And it say that the thieves only to steal and kill and destroy. That means Jesus have come that they may have life, so that we may have life and have it to the full. That means we can really enjoy our lives and enjoy my life and to the fullness. That to live to the fullness is really what I want to strive for this year. And whenever I read and I encounter anything that's similar to that thing, that also motivational encourager can encourage me, I write in the front pages. I actually have a lot more inside of over there that's covered by this cover right here. You can't see, but that's what I usually would do for the front. Now the middle page here, I have some posted here, so just for my own use. It's a place to store, but I think gradually these will be gone and then will be replaced with the same similar kind of those inspirational quotation Bible verses, things like that. Nothing yet for the calendar. I just don't have anything to write right now. Same for this page, nothing yet, but this one I kind of feel a lot in it already. And I have my personal goal. I usually have these six goals, and these are very. I've been setting goals like that. These six aspects of my life since last year, actually a year and a half ago, and it worked really, really well for me. I feel like to have a what I have here. I feel like to have a very fulfilled life, you need to balance every aspect, right? The work, the personal, the friends, things like that need to all be balanced so that it's easy to have excellent achievement in your work, but meanwhile you sacrifice everything else. That's not good, right? The difficult part is to have to do well for balance out for all areas, because anyway, that's how I think. Now, quarter one, I have some quarter one goals listed here. Not totally, I'm still working on it. And on here are the, I highlighted days that it's like working days. Days that the kids are in school, because that's turned to be the time that's the only time I can actually do any work, have any work done. So, and I mark the days, January, February, March. So these are the days that I can fully, can do my work. Sometimes you think, right, a month is 31 days, or February 28 days, but there's only 12 workable days, because other days, kids are home. Need to plan something for them, spend time with them. I'm not complaining. I'm really enjoying that, but that also means, fewer days to work. And I enjoy working too. All right, so that's what I'm using this, and this part will start to fall to be filled later on. That's the quarter two, and I actually start using, as I say, the monthly already major events, like especially like a haircut. I would like to mark anything, a little bit pre-planning, kids, courses, things like that. So I pre-plan a bunch of things already for the first few months, and then this is the first week of January. I love this. It shows me how I spend my time. Like I use different color highlight to indicate the time I spend. All these yellows are the ones I spend with my boys. My girl, she's in her own world. Let's put it that way. But I feel like my little one is very 4.5 years old, so I need to spend a lot of time with him. The middle one is fine, but I also want to spend more time with him. So these are the, so I do it this way. I've been doing this since last year, and I do it this way so that every time, I actually revisit my old planners every so often, because I want to see, okay, last year, the first week of the year, or last week of the year, what did I do? Then I go back to 2022, 2021. I love to do that. I keep all my planners. And this is like in a glance I can see. And see here, I was so sick those 2 days. I was just laying in bed. Yeah, I really love this, the way I do it, and I do see myself use it for another year. And Sterling Ink Planner provide me with this opportunity. This horizontal, no, vertical with hours. So I have check the weather on top, and I check my weight over there, and my habit tracker, and some to-do lists, and I will put pictures print from my little picture printer, so that I can remember, and things we did on those days, those times, and some highlight. And at the bottom, I will have the dinner I cook, and what kind of skincare I did. So it has a lot. It record a lot of things. And on the lower part over here, I will just write a sentence of each kid, like highlight of the day for each of my kids, and I love it. So we'll keep doing that, and that's the first part of the thing, all the way to, and then, as I said, I've started using this since November, so I was just drawing things in November, and then I switched it to spending tracking for December. And then I did some daily, weekly stuff there, a lot of things, and I like the flexibility of Sterling Ink's Common Planner. These empty pages, you can really do anything you want. Like, see, I use like dashboard kind of layout for weekly, and then I also have places for me to do journal. I have some journal, and these pages will be the one I do spending tracking. I feel like it's more easier to see and manage when it's in a monthly layout kind of format for spending tracking. So for this week, actually, it's already I record in the December's spending tracking. So for January, I will focus on these 4 weeks, right, for spending tracking, and then February, these 4 weeks. Usually each month would have like 4 to 5 weeks, and it's easy for me to see. So these few pages were just for me to track spending. So you don't really need a special additional book for budget, for meal plan, for goal setting, for habit tracking. No, put them all together. Then you always have it with you. Then you can track. Otherwise, with so many books, how can you keep track of all those books? Why don't you just put together? I'm sorry. I'll stop. Anyway, this is the way I do it. All right, so those are those, and these are just some journal page, and again, I have, because the way the Common Planner is set up, it's very easy to know, to do these column kind of things. So I just set this up myself, and I also need my own additional weekly layout to jot down quick to do, quick planning, quick tracking. These are the quick trackings, and I use this as a reference. And by the end of the day, that is when I will go back here to do, like summarize the day nicely. I don't do the time tracker right here, but I do over here as a draft. Okay, it's just the way I do it. And then see, as I said, I started from November already, and I'm only at page 37, and I have 100 something, right? 187 and 89, 90, 187, 88 pages of no pages. So I think it's I like, so far I haven't done any like a calculating, planning how many pages I can use, that kind of thing. I just use whatever I want. I only use sub 37, still plenty. So I think based on the way I use, I will have enough pages, and I would use up all these pages. I would love to use up all these pages for the coming 6 months. Okay, and start around page 150, 148. I start have some kind of collection things going on. So these are the tracking of personal items. Like I know I'm a nerd. I love data. I like to see tabulation things. So these are like skincare stuff I purchase, or I want to know how long do they last. The household items, these are also spending tracking, but in a categorized format. So right, I know I'm a nerd, I know, but I like to see that. So I think that's about it, and this is my everything book, all in one book. How awesome is that? And it is so thin. So this is half year, and yes, that's it. That's all I use planner wise. But journal wise, I have couple. Let me show you. Journal wise, I have this one. This is my morning book for my power morning. I've been using something like this also for a couple of years. It works really well for me. So every morning I would spend like 10 minutes to write 3 gratitudes and some major plan, like a major things happen. I would like to be, it's like prayer request, prayer list kind of thing, and then also motivational quotes for myself. And the days that I skip, I would just leave the blank page for it, because I want to come back here. As you can see, every day I only have like little, right? I still have room for more. So this is going to be my like 5 year or 4 years, whatever, journal. So you can turn any notebook into 5-year journal. I am out of the pits of have to buy like 5-year journal. No, anything can become a 5-year journal, like here, right? Anything. This is just a very humble notebook from Walmart. Cost me $10 maybe. Yeah, I can use, and the paper quality is super good. Anyway, so this is my journal morning book. And for true wellness kind of, I need another one. And originally I had this is like 5-year monthly thing. So I start today, January 1st here already. This will be my like quote unquote, but it's just tracking. Both of these two I only use in the morning, so I don't need to carry them with me, And these are all the ones I had already. I did not spend any additional money. That's another thing. I don't want to spend any additional money for any planning related stuff and challenge. So anyway, I hope this is helpful to you. I know it's a little bit long, but yeah. That's it. Any questions, leave your comments down below. I would love to see your comments, and again, wish you a very, very happy new year, a very good year. Goodbye, my friends.